It's called journalism.
We have everybody make an appointment. That's a requirement here.
And I'm going to go in and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to make a public records request. So that's my business to be in there.
It's unfortunate.
Nothing wrong with me and you. I'm just.
Yeah, I know. It's not personal. I just, nothing personal with me either. I just, you know, you're running into that a lot these days, especially post-COVID. You know, they're shutting.
In the car, and I said, what are you doing? That car alongside.
So you got two people sitting in a car, and he lit you up to see what you were doing to make sure you weren't burglarizing the car?
He lit up that white car right there.
Okay.
You not lie.
And he was looking inside of it.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You don't know what I'm doing.
Every single car. Go ahead and.
I didn't light up anything.
What happens when a sheriff's department forgets it's supposed to serve the public? In this video, a calm and informed citizen walks into the Herkimer County Sheriff's Office with a camera and is met with resistance, misinformation, and a total misunderstanding of the law. The question is, when public officials don't know your rights, do you?
Hello. I'm just looking to view the accessible areas of the department. It's open to the public, isn't it?
Not this department. It's the sheriff's office.
That's not open to the public?
No, not.
I've been in there to talk to Diane. What do you mean for cameras? If it's open to the public, it's open to cameras.
Only if you have business.
Oh, only if I have business there?
Yes.
Okay. And who decides what my business is?
Deputy right there.
You decide what my business is. So you know why I'm here.
Why are you here?
You know why I'm here. I already told you why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm a journalist. I'm working on a story, and I'm looking to move throughout the accessible areas of this building. John here is about to set you straight on what's going on.
Rich, this building here is the sheriff's office and what's in, but the sheriff has determined this building should be private.
It's not private.
I'm sorry, I'm just telling you what I was told.
It is not private. I'm gonna. You know what? Then I'll make you guys trespass me. I'm gonna make you guys trespass me.
That's what I was told.
So I want to go to the pistol permit thing because I want to get an application. So I'm gonna head down to the pistol. I'm gonna head down to the pistol place.
$25 cash.
Huh?
$25 cash for a pistol permit application.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to go down and find out the process of doing the pistol permit so I can report it to my viewers. It's called journalism.
We have everybody make an appointment. That's a requirement here.
And I'm going to go in and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to make a public records request. So that's my business to be in there.
Public records request.
Yeah, public records request. So I can make a public records request anywhere in the county. I can make it to you because you're a county employee. You have to take it. You have to take it verbally and you have to write it down for me.
Sure.
She's going to do the same thing for me.
No, I will. Come on in.
I'm going to actually, yeah.
Come on in. Right here.
Sorry, John. I got to be firm on this, but.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Diane?
So.
Just be cool, man. You ain't got to be freaking rotten about it.
I'm not being rotten.
Her. She's yelling shit out.
Oh, I don't know. So how can I help?
So I've been in here before, so I know this is open to the public.
It's not open to the public.
It is open to the public. I've been in here before as a public person walking in here.
Do you need a sheriff's ID?
So what are you going to tell me? I have no business here? Is that what you're going to say?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm just wondering
you can keep saying
That is
that.
a private payroll office.
Sure it is. And I'm going to stand right here in the threshold and record in is what I'm going to do. What's your name, sir?
Under Sheriff Scott Lescobar.
All right, Scott. Since you gave me your name, my name's Rich.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. So listen, man, I'm not here to break your balls. All I'm here to do is to move about this building in any public accessible, wherever the public can come. I can come here under my First Amendment, freedom of press. It allows me to come here, allows me to ask questions of her, allows me to ask questions of him, allows me to ask questions of you. Do you have to answer it? Absolutely not. But I can come here and redress my government and not have to be put on a time limit where you're telling me what I have to do and what I can and can't do. My business here is to record today. That's my business. First Amendment protected business.
You said
Trespass me from this building, though. Trespass me from this building, and you're going to lose your qualified immunity.
Okay.
And whoever trespass, because this is not.
You said you
this is not private.
Records
yeah, I want to know. So I want to know the salaries.
Are you trying to foil this information?
Yeah, I want to foil this.
There's a foil information form right on the county website.
Yeah, I don't do websites. So I'm here in person to do it. I'm here in person. Listen to me. I'm here. So under the federal law says that you have to take my request, and I can give it to any employee of the county. I could walk up to the sanitation department guy. He has to take my request, and then he has to get it to the person that it's supposed to go to. So I'm going to ask for the names, the salaries, the hire date, and the work hours of all the employees in this first floor office down here, including yourself.
Do you have the form?
No, you're supposed to take it verbally for me.
I don't have the forms. They're
You're supposed to just write. You're
county
supposed to just write it down and turn it in. That's what you're supposed to do. So, all right. So listen, I'm going to ask you to call somebody that knows a little bit more than you do, and maybe get somebody down here that can help me then.
Okay, we'll have a seat outside now.
Yeah, okay.
Come to the phone.
Private, I love it.
Pardon?
Private, I love it. The sheriff's department's funded by New York State, right? County, and the county, the government. I would imagine if once you're funded by the government, it pretty much makes you public, you know.
I have to log in there. So I have to print the form out. It's on the county website.
Awesome,
The
man.
county attorney says it's your responsibility to fill it out, so I'll get it to you.
Well, I would ask that the county attorney actually look at the federal FOIL law, and the federal FOIL law says that if I have a disability and I can't take it because I am dyslexic, that you have to take it for me. I hope somebody takes it for me. I'd hate to have you guys have a denial of service. I can't write, man. I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
Somebody has to do it for me.
Okay, well, it is printable too.
Okay, so we can go back in there and do it then? You'll take it?
I was told by county attorney's office that you were to fill this out.
Okay, so
So you can
ask
take it up with
so
them.
all right, so where's the county attorney's office? Let's go.
Back next door.
Back next door. Okay.
Okay?
Oh yeah. Hello. So I'm back.
Okay.
So somebody gave somebody at the sheriff's department some bad advice and told them that I had to fill this out. Okay, per federal FOIA laws, if I want to give it to you guys verbally, you guys have to take it and write it down for me and then turn it into the people that it's supposed to go to.
Okay.
So somebody in this office who I believe, I forget what his name was, the Little Bald Sheriff's Department, said that I had to fill it out myself. So I'm here to have you guys fill it out for me.
Hold on one second. Let's come to Karen. She's our assistant county
Sure.
attorney.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going by federal FOIA law,
Yeah.
you know,
Karen
where you guys FOIL.
is here with a question.
Karen, you didn't just give somebody some bad advice and tell them that I had to fill this out, right? So per FOIA law, federal FOIA law, it says that if I'm on,
Federal FOIL law doesn't apply.
what's that?
Federal FOIL law doesn't apply to us.
That's what you guys do all your guidelines under.
New York State FOIL.
Right. So under the law, if I can't write it down, I'm dyslexic, so, and I don't do computers, so it wasn't going to be an issue for me to do
You don't
this.
have to do it on a computer.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is I'm dyslexic. I'm asking you guys to take this verbally for me and write it down.
Okay, you can't write?
No, I can't. I'm good. I need you guys to do it for me.
Okay, if you can't write, I don't mind.
Yep.
I can't have you in this office though because we have confidential information.
Yeah. Let's go on to the other one.
I don't know where you want to do it over here.
Yeah, and the way the FOIA thing there works.
Yeah, there's a table right
So you're going to let me be anonymous and everything. I'm not going to leave you my name, nothing like that. I'm just going to leave you an email, and then you're going to get the information to my email. If that'd be all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Although it's not very anonymous when you're doing it in person.
Well, you don't know who I am. All right. So what I would like.
The law is clear. If you're on public property and you're asking for public records, you don't need a badge, a lawyer, or permission. Just knowledge. Don't let anyone bully you out of your rights, especially those paid to protect them. Stand firm, stay respectful, and always keep that camera rolling. Accountability starts with you. In the heart of the Sunshine State, a quiet standoff unfolds not with fists, but with principles. A camera, a courthouse, and a citizen unwilling to bow to policies that seem to shadow the Constitution. When judges issue directives that clash with public rights, who decides where the line is drawn? One man, one lens, and one question. Does freedom stop at the courthouse door?
Are you filming right now?
Yeah.
Can you stop it for a second and let's talk?
We can talk. I never
No.
turn it off when I'm in a public
Listen,
building.
there is a directive by the judges here. You cannot film in the building.
Is it officer or sergeant? Or
I'm a corporal.
Corporal Urban?
Michael Urban, yes. There is a directive.
Okay.
Okay, you cannot film in the courthouse. You need to stop.
Is that the whole courthouse or is
It
that just the
whole
courtrooms?
courthouse. It is
Okay.
the whole
Can
courthouse.
I see it? If it says that, I'll no
Well,
worries.
turn it off for me first because you're not following policies.
Well, I'd rather wait until I see the policy.
No,
because
that's not the way this works. There's a policy. You cannot film. You need to have permission per the judge. Turn your phone off before I take it from you because you cannot do that.
Well, I'll go outside then and.
Step on outside.
Okay. Can you bring it to me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I will be happy to.
He would talk to me in this area here. Is that what he was referring to?
He told you what he meant. He
Out-
told you to shut it off.
Yeah, in there, right?
Yeah, he's
It's
gonna
okay
issue
over
a
here.
policy to ask you to shut it off.
Yeah, I said he would talk to me out here. Is that here, or is that outside? I'm just trying to. Did he say to go outside or here in this area? He said like outside. Okay, all right. That's what I was just trying to confirm.
So, here's the information that we have been permitted to give out. There's also, if we go in, you can turn your recording off, but you can take a scan one of the QR codes in here, and it'll tell you how you can get permission to come inside and film. But this is the order.
This is for the whole courthouse, right?
And I believe it's going to be every one in our circuit. So the 5th Circuit should be Lake, Sumter, Marion, Citrus, and Hernando counties. Okay? They all pretty much go by the same. We have the same administrative judge, and this kind of came down from them, but this pertains to us. I believe this is from, let's see it for a sec. You might have to go to the website, and it will, so it's got all the legal stuff in here.
Okay.
You're more welcome to have this.
What's the reasoning behind it? Do you know? Like why they don't like? Because there's other courthouses. As long as it's not like a federal courthouse or you're not in a county courthouse, they just don't let you go into a courtroom. Or sometimes the adjacent rooms across or the hallways.
And I'll be honest, that's the way it used to be here, sir. That's the way it was. And then I don't know if something came out of another circuit or another judicial area.
So,
but that's the rules that they came up with, and
so I appreciate you bringing this out to me.
so you're welcome.
But what I believe is, this policy or this judge's order, it's like suggesting that it somehow supersedes the Constitution, because this is technically, it's a public building, and as long as you don't go into a private area or something goofy like that, you can film wherever the people can go. You know what I'm saying?
And I understand where you're coming from, but that's not for me and you. That's for attorneys and judges, and it's above me.
Who would I talk to about this?
So if you want to turn that off and come in and scan this, there's you can speak to court administration. It'll give you the QR code will get you to the information.
I got here from the QR code. They give me the 3 different attachments. You probably have one of them in there. And
so
over
they let
here,
you.
it tells you who you got to call, the PIO.
So they let you take out your phone to get a QR code
We'll
when you're in there?
we'll let you scan that code,
Right.
but not to sit there and film inside the building.
Yeah,
What if
those
you're-
are the 3
even if
attachments.
even if you're gathering news for news purposes, whether it's for YouTube or whatever the hell it is, it doesn't matter. It's
That's why you get
That's
permission.
why they contact that person. The news, they always go and contact that person and request permission for and establish what purpose they're doing, not just for fun.
That's highly unconstitutional, but I appreciate you showing me all this, though. I know you guys are just...
You can keep it.
Thanks.
So yeah, that's...
It's unfortunate.
Nothing wrong with me and you. I'm just...
Yeah, I know. It's not personal. I just... Nothing personal with me either. I just, you're running into that a lot these days, especially post-COVID. They're shutting... taking away our constitutional rights more and more every day, it seems. It's very unfortunate. But, I'm just doing what I got to do, so.
Do you want to come in and take a screenshot of that so you can get that?
No, is it online somewhere?
It's going to be under this. I'm assuming it's going to be under
That's how I
the court or the court administration's website.
Yeah,
Florida. So we're the 5th Circuit, and the for the Circuit Court of Lake County is under the 5th Circuit for Florida.
All right, I'll figure it out. You hear from me?
What's that?
You hear from me?
I believe so. I just got a call that somebody's
Okay.
filming people's cars.
Yeah, on public property though. I'm just kind of looking at everything I can see.
No, that's absolutely true. You have every right to do so.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I can't read your name from here. What does that say?
Officer Welton.
Walton. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
A welt. Thank you.
As long as you're just hanging out, you're not filming in people's cars and things like that. I mean, I'm perfectly.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Even if I were to do that, it's not against the law necessarily, as you know. But I'm not here to do anything like that.
I know, man. Hey, man, you have a blessed day, all right?
You too, sir. Thank you.
In a time when silence is easy and resistance is rare, standing firm, camera in hand, means more than just recording. It's a reminder. Public buildings belong to the public, and rights don't need permission slips. The Constitution wasn't built on convenience, and neither is liberty. Stay vigilant, stay respectful, but above all, stay free. What happens when a county commissioner forgets who really holds the power? One auditor walks into a public building with a camera and walks right into resistance from officials who think they're in charge. But as the Constitution makes clear, public servants serve the public, not the other way around. What begins with tension ends with a lesson in rights and a long walk of shame.
Huh? Where?
Right here.
Right here? I can't see because of the light.
Okay, what are you doing?
Where you want me to stand?
Right there.
Where?
What are y'all doing?
Right here where I'm at, or I can't see because of the light.
Why do you have that over your face?
Because of COVID. Why? What's up?
You got your ID on you? Let me see your ID.
Why?
Let me see your ID.
For what?
Let me see your ID.
For what? I'm asking for
because
what?
You're being a suspicious person right now. Let me see your ID. If you don't give me your ID, if you don't give me your ID, you can go to jail.
Jail for what?
Failure to identify.
Okay. Are we under arrest?
You're being detained right now.
Okay.
For suspicious activity.
30-2 says we're only failing to identify if we're already under arrest and we fail to identify at that point. We'll give false information for a crime.
I have a witness who says that y'all been looking in vehicles.
Okay, is that a crime? That's not a crime, looking in vehicles.
Well, when you're being very suspicious about it.
How?
With the flashlight.
You don't know. We could be looking for a dog or a cat. What do you mean?
Inside a vehicle?
Did you see us look in vehicles?
Inside a vehicle.
Did you see us look in the vehicles, ma'am?
A witness did, who I can attach to a report. So you have your ID?
Where's the witness?
She's actually right there.
You talking about the young lady that was hiding in the car and he like lit her up to see what she was doing because he thought she might be burglarizing the car?
You have your ID.
Is that the person you're talking about?
You have your ID, sir.
No.
What is your name?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I will be calling my sergeant. That way we can go ahead and have charges.
Charges for?
Failure to identify.
Call the sergeant.
To a police officer.
Call the sergeant.
3802 says you only have to identify if you've been lawfully arrested. Am I under arrest for something?
You are not being arrested right now. You're
then
being
how
detained.
we can't fail to ID if we're not under arrest.
You can't fail to ID then.
I don't get it.
How long have you been a police officer?
Hey, are we free to leave?
He was passing by and he was in there flashing the lights in the car and I said, what are you doing? That's her alongside
So you got two people sitting in a car and he lit you up to see what you were doing to make sure you weren't burglarizing the car?
He lit up that white car right there.
Okay.
You not lie.
And he was looking
I'm not lying.
inside of it.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You don't know what I'm doing.
Every single car.
Go ahead and...
I didn't light up anything.
Yeah. And I asked him, what are you doing? He said, Shalami Hala is what he said. What does Shalami Hala mean?
I'll go get you information. Okay.
So you don't even know what it means, but you think it's a bad thing?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I didn't lie anything. You're the one lying.
Y'all been going to each car.
No.
With the flashlight.
No, that's
okay, what are y'all doing?
Walking down the street.
Okay, why where do you live?
Why?
What does it matter? We haven't done anything
I'm
wrong.
asking a question.
Hey,
chill out.
Okay,
Chill
where
out.
do you live?
Hey, you don't need to raise your voice like that. Why does it matter where we live?
Where do you live?
Why are you raising your voice like this?
Where do you live?
Why?
Okay.
Call the sergeant. Call the sergeant.
I am.
Okay. Call the supervisor. You're raising your voice, being very disrespectful. Mark wouldn't appreciate it. Mark would not appreciate it. Mark would not.
Screaming.
You're screaming at us.
Who are you to scream at me? I
That's
pay your salary.
unprofessional.
How am I being disrespectful?
You're screaming in her face. That's very disrespectful.
When did I get inside your face?
Just now.
Sir,
Your body cam shows that.
Because you came to me.
You came to us.
How?
You stopped us.
Okay, a witness just saw you. Several cars.
Several cars?
Several cars.
Uh-huh.
What they said.
So if we put a light on a car, that's criminal activity, yes or no?
It's suspicious activity.
It's criminal activity, yes or no?
Suspicious activity.
But that's not criminal. Thank you. Call the sergeant.
live.
Go live. Do it now. Do it right now. Hey, it's not a good tactical advantage to put your back to us. Well, I mean, you haven't patted us down. You don't know if we have weapons. All right, guys. So,
Guys, we just had this lady constable getting on faces screaming at us. So, stand off.
you want us to sit on the curb?
There's two suspicious males. One is wearing one is wearing a mask, and the other one is
It's a mask.
It's a mask. It's COVID.
COVID.
He's not wearing a mask.
It's
Yes, it is.
It's a COVID mask.
Now you're the fashion police?
I was driving down here, and one of the ladies stopped me and said that this one of the ladies were walking down the street and shining their flashlights in front of all of the vehicles.
So Patrick saw two people sitting in a vehicle and he put a flashlight on them.
Yeah, and they kept stomping on their brakes. So again, you know, they were being very rude.
Patrick saw somebody sitting in a vehicle. It was suspicious, and so he put a flashlight on them to see what they were doing, and that's it.
Can I talk on the phone?
So this lady officer is demanding ID because he flashed this person in the car, and these
And
people
failed ID.
She got in his face screaming and yelling.
You have backup on the way?
Yes, I do. So where are y'all coming from?
That way.
Okay.
Lopez?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey,
Where are
Lopez.
y'all coming from?
Where are you coming from?
I asked you first.
Well,
Where are you coming from?
what difference would it make? Seriously, what difference would it make if you knew?
Because, okay, but why are you being so defensive about it? That's not what I'm understanding.
I'm not being defensive.
Yes, sir, you are. You're
Okay.
not giving me no information.
So,
but
not giving you
besides-
information is being
okay,
defensive?
You have given me not one thing. I've asked you, what are you doing? Walking
And
down
he
the street.
explained
And
that
then where
to
I
you.
live, how does that have anything to do with what you're
Okay,
doing?
but how do I know that you don't live in this area? How do I know that you're not here to burglarize any kind of vehicles?
Are you accusing me of that?
Have you? Okay, well, I mean, I could because I have a witness who stated that you were shining lights in front of all these cars.
No, he
That
put
you
a
were
flashlight
shining lights?
into the car where those
Okay,
people were
why?
sitting.
Why?
Because it's suspicious. You talk about suspicious
Okay,
activity.
but
Two people
instead of-
sitting in an unlit
okay, but
car.
if you're suspicious, how come you didn't call it in?
You just pulled up. You just did that. We were walking away, and it's like
Okay, but
everything
you
seemed
could have
fine.
acknowowledged her. How come you didn't acknowledge her?
He
You just
did. He
lived
was
your
standing
life.
there talking to her when you pulled up.
Are we still?
I'm saying, how come you didn't acknowledge her?
Are we?
I wasn't talking
Can
to her.
we
I'm
leave?
standing over here. She's
Can-
I'm
talking to
waiting for
him.
backup.
Can we not leave?
I'm waiting for backup.
Can we not leave?
Not right now.
Why? So we're being
Not
detained?
right now.
Good
I
God.
already said at the beginning.
Are
you
we
were being
detained?
I already said at the beginning.
So I
you
can't
were
leave.
detained.
I cannot
already-
leave.
I already said at the beginning you're being detained.
Can I leave?
For what
Not right
crime?
now.
Okay, so we can't leave. I don't understand why, but so we're being
There's
detained.
no crime.
So it's okay for
Unbelievable.
me to go shine my flashlight on your vehicle?
You do it all
You
the
do it all
time.
the time.
No, I don't.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Sure you do.
Well, you're not in it, so it's okay for me to go up and down these streets and shine my flashlight on all these vehicles.
You're trying
If
to
there's
cop
somebody
point for
sitting
your
in a
camera.
vehicle,
That's-
sure.
No, I'm
You're
being
trying
dead
to-
serious. Like, will I? That's not. I wouldn't.
Good evening. Do you guys live down here? I just got here. I don't know.
Walking down a public street, he sees some people sitting in a car. There's no lights on. The engine's running.
Okay.
The back lights keep flashing like somebody's struggling in the car.
Okay.
He puts a flashlight into the car.
Okay.
There's two people sitting in there smoking dope or whatever they're doing down
Okay.
there. We walk on. She
Okay.
pulled up. The lady that's in the car pulls up over here, asked him why he shined the light. He
Right.
said He answered her.
Okay.
And that wasn't good
Okay,
enough.
but hold on. You didn't explain that story to me at all.
I told you this same story
you did
3 or 4
not.
different times,
No,
lady.
you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
And then you're going to get in his face screaming and yelling at him?
You just started recording this whenever you said the story.
Okay.
I've asked
It's
you,
on
what
your
are you
dash.
doing
It's
on
on
the
your body
street?
camera. It's on your body camera.
I asked you, what were you doing on the street? Walking is exactly what you told me.
That's exactly what I said, and that's exactly what I'll tell you right now. What am I doing? I'm walking down this public street.
Did you not give this officer more detail? Did you not give this officer more detail?
I told him the exact same thing I just told you.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's on your body camera.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
get the supervisor to review it. And
live in this area, just because I'm curious.
I'm sorry, what was your
You
question?
gentlemen live in this area.
I'm not going to answer any more questions. She's told me I'm detained. I'm going to do what my lawyer says I should do, and I'm just going to shut up.
Okay, you're not. Okay, listen. You're stopped because someone said that you guys were flashing lights and things. That's the whole reason you're here.
It's not a crime.
It is weird to be doing it at 1 a.m. though.
It's not a crime.
She said we're not free to leave, so.
Yeah, it's not a crime.
We don't.
I'm waiting to hear what crime I'm being accused of.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
She did. She detained me.
I mean, you're being suspicious.
Because I'm walking down a public street with a flashlight instead of being in the dark, so that I don't get run over by a car.
But if you're not so if you're telling me you're not being suspicious, why won't you explain if you live in the neighborhood or not?
Because it's none of your business. I might have been a little more forthcoming with you if you hadn't gotten in his face screaming. Okay, at this point.
I never got in his
face. Yes, you did. It's on your body camera.
You did.
It's on your body camera.
Okay.
So I'm done dealing with you. You're going to detain me. Okay, that's fine. I'll stand here for as long as you want me to stand here, or about 20 minutes, which is all you can detain me for. And then I'm going to go on my merry way and go back to what I was doing, which is taking a nice walk and enjoying the evening.
If it makes y'all feel better, you can pat us down for weapons. We don't have any weapons.
I'm not worried about weapons.
It's not illegal to go armed in Texas.
No, it's not.
But if you want to go ahead.
I never came at you thinking you had a weapon.
Well,
never.
You were very aggressive with us. You got in my face 5 inches from me, screaming, "Give me your ID." It's failure to identify.
I asked you for your ID several times.
And you said it was failure to identify and you were going to arrest us. That's what you said.
I mean...
Is it? Is that not what you said?
Exactly what I said.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, cuff me. Let's go.
What am I going to cuff you for
failure to identify.
Failure to identify. That's what you said. You said you're going to arrest me for failure to ID. I am not going to give you my name. I'm not going to give you my date of birth. I'm not going to give you anything. Arrest me. Let's go. There's my wrist. Come on, cuff me up. Let's go. 3802 says you only have to identify in the state of Texas you're lawfully arrested, not detained, not a witness. You should know this. Have you not had any training on this at all? How about you?
What?
Are you familiar with Texas 3802?
Yes.
Yeah. What does it say?
Huh?
Did I not just quote it correctly?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not asking for your identity. I'm asking if you live around here because they have people who walk around here breaking into vehicles. That's the sole reason I'm asking.
Well, you guys should be out here patrolling and catch them.
I can't. I'm just asking. Do you live around here? That's all I'm asking.
I'm not
asking for your address. I'm asking.
Why? I tell you where I live, and then you guys will be like riding up and down, get my plate numbers and staking me out, and then like pulling my kids over, planting drugs on them, all kinds of stuff.
That's not gonna happen.
You know, I have a black son. I don't need this. I don't need you guys harassing my son.
I'm just asking. Do you live in the area? That's it.
I'm not going to tell you anything. You don't even need to know.
My attorney has told me not to talk to the police, especially when I'm being detained.
Yeah.
And we're under detainment right now. We don't want to talk about anything.
Yeah. And you haven't activated your body camera, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. I'll make sure.
Okay. So you said it was, which vehicle was it?
She parked there.
Pulled on already? Was that the vehicle that they flashed the light in?
Third vehicle on the left, right down there.
The one that had the lights on a minute ago?
Yeah. Got 2 females in it, 1 white, 1 Hispanic.
Okay. And they were just sitting in the car?
The car was rustling around like they were struggling. The back lights were flashing on and off, so he put the flashlight into the car. Other than that, we're walking down the street. You know, do we have flashlights on? Absolutely. We don't want to get run over. What's the big deal?
Okay.
You know, it's a shame that I have to resort to recording because of the way you're behaving.
How am I behaving?
Well, you're being all nice now, but your body camera will tell a different story.
Okay.
But of course, Mark Herman's not going to release that when I go down there and do a public records request, he's going to hide it to protect you, and that's fine. That's that whole blue line gang thing, and I get it, you know. But to act that way is senseless, it's needless, and you are a hazard to other officers. You're a hazard to yourself. You're a hazard to other officers.
Okay.
So,
I mean, that's how you feel, but
are
at
we?
the same time,
Are we 20 minutes in yet?
Let's not forget how you were shining your flashlight.
I didn't shine anything on that. I didn't do it.
You, your friend, it don't matter who, but the flashlights were being
It
shined
does
in
matter
vehicles.
who. So if he goes and robs the bank, you're going to arrest me for it? It does matter.
We have had burglaries in this neighborhood, burglaries of motor vehicle in this neighborhood.
Did somebody say we broke into a car?
Okay.
Well, thank God we're out
No,
here shining lights around to make sure no burglars are around. You should be thanking us.
Well, thank you.
Maybe the neighborhood association needs to get a different contract deputy out here. I don't know, but I don't know what your deal is. That whole aggressive thing is just.
I was never being aggressive.
Oh, okay. Your body cam will tell a different story.
Because I asked for an ID. I asked what y'all were doing here. You didn't start the way you're speaking now is when you started recording as well.
Of course.
Okay, so let's not forget how you were being before. I'm not. My hand's nowhere near my
I'm just
weapon,
saying. I don't want to get. I've got a black mask on. You may think I'm a black man.
I
don't
have a
want to
black
get
mask
shot.
as well.
I'm saying I don't want to get shot. I would never get in your face the way you got in his face. It's unsafe. It is unsafe. It's unprofessional. I would never do that. And if I did that to you, what would happen to me?
Okay.
You were literally within 12 inches of him.
I was not, but okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Your body cam will
Okay.
show.
Again, that's fine. My body cam, your cam, either or.
All right. Are we done yet? We got.
Go ahead.
We're 12 minutes into this. You got about 8 minutes. Did you call for a supervisor? Were we waiting for a supervisor?
Are you going to let us go? We're still being detained.
For a supervisor.
She just asked him, are you going to let...
I said, do you want one? I can get you one.
All right, I thought she called. She said that.
I said my partner.
No. You said you were calling. I asked.
No, she called me.
But she asked. Supervisor.
I did say I was, and then I said I called my partner.
You want a supervisor?
Sure.
Okay.
We want to put a complaint in on Lopez.
All right.
That's fine.
They'll review the footage back at the station and see what you did. So you might as well arrest us, to cover up the complaint. Might as well arrest us to cover the complaint, Lopez. And civil liability. Hey, and let dispatch know we're detained, because you didn't do that earlier.
She was literally
in my face. Yeah, literally in my face.
There goes your witnesses. You may want to grab those witnesses before they leave. Probably should shake down that car.
Actually, they turned the corner a minute ago.
Oh, there you left? Okay.
No, those two cars came from off that cross street.
Okay.
So you may want to go down there. I think those witnesses are still in their cars. I'd shake that car down. I think you'll find something really fun in there.
Well, the car's still sitting there.
Yeah. I'm saying I would go down there and shake that car down.
When officers protect each other more than the people, and silence is easier than accountability, the damage runs deep. This story isn't just about a phone. It's about trust, power, and the public's right to question authority. If truth makes them uncomfortable, maybe it's exactly what needs to be heard. Another round of, I don't have to show you my ID, and another batch of cops left speechless. The law doesn't care about your feelings, officer. If you think more cops need this lesson, share the video.